Ethereum's been hitting all-time highs again today, and it's just been going up and up on this pure rocket jet that Ethereum's having. It's the biggest talk of the cryptocurrency market at the moment. We've got the meme coins like Dodge being talked about. People are not happy with the way ADA is performing, but the absolute king of altcoins at the moment is Ethereum, leading away. But today, or just now, we've seen a small chink in Ethereum's rise to the top, and it may be on the 1 hour that Ethereum's having a slight sort of correction. But is this just a bump in the road for Ethereum, or is it now a dump where Bitcoin can maybe start rallying, having its moment in the light for May, and catching that big gap that seems to be rising between Ethereum and Bitcoin? Also on the daily rundown, we'll be talking about what people should be doing if they're new to crypto, where they may be going wrong, how they can avoid this, and what, in my opinion, would be the best strategy if you're coming in new to crypto now. And as always, there's going to be a bonus at the end of the video. So my name's Christian, this is Crypto Ripto, and so Ethereum is hitting all-time highs. Like I said in the intro, is it just a small bump in the road, or is this the Ethereum dumping a little bit now to have a correction where Bitcoin will shine and maybe catch up that little gap or big gap, depending on what you're looking at, that has been created by Ethereum pumping? So what we're going to do is going to look at the chart. So here's a 1 hour on Ethereum. You can see it's just had a massive long rally here. The last time this even dipped below the moving average, so this is the 5 and this is the 144, it had a little tickle, hit the support, and then it's just been rallying since. But everyone knows this about Ethereum. Is it new? No. Ethereum's price prediction, is it going to bounce around about 3,500 and keep getting rejected, or are we going to see up and beyond on Ethereum? My opinion is the 3,500 for Ethereum is a big psychological. The volume that have come in on the sell points here has been absolutely massive compared to the buy volume. So this might be the time now where people have seen Ethereum rally. They're going to start taking profits down because Bitcoin is so low. Now, it's generally a smart money maneuver that have pumped a certain asset that gets to a time where it's ripe for harvest. And in my opinion, that's where Ethereum is now. If it's hitting 3,500, the absolute mad rally that it's had, it can't keep going up and up and up to the moon. As much as we'd like to see a hockey stick up, not going to happen with Ethereum. There's too much manipulation in it, and there's too much smart money in there. So we might be seeing now a little correction. I don't think this is going to be a massive one, but I do think now we might see Ethereum doing smaller pumps or a sideways consolidation, and the money will start flowing into Bitcoin. Now Bitcoin is super low. We're looking, for my opinion, Bitcoin being right down here at 54,000 is phenomenally low, and it's not been having a great time. Every time it tries to do a little pump, it has a little dump down. It tries to go up. It broke out here, which was Bitcoin's dip not that long ago, which is way back down here, and now it's just had a mammoth little dump down to this previous support that was back in all the way down here at the 29th of April. Now obviously we're not predicting a crystal ball moment, and I'm not giving financial advice, but I've worked in smart money and I've done investing for the last 10 years now, and I know that when you're pumping an asset and you've got one asset that's pumping and you've got a lot of money in there and you feel it's plateauing out and ready to go sideways, your asset's hitting all-time high. You're going to pull some money out of that and put it into an asset that's low. And in my opinion, Bitcoin is massively cheap. 54,000. I mean, it could start going down and be in a little bit of trouble and wick down, but I do think Bitcoin's consolidation are going sideways. I think we're going to start seeing money pump into this soon from Ethereum and start going all the way up. That said, what are your thoughts on this? I mean, you can leave a comment below. You can tell me what your thoughts are. Many of you that watch this channel are investors. You've got money in Ethereum. You've probably got money in Bitcoin. if you was a smart money investor and you had more opportunity to manipulate the market, it's the one thing to do, right? You'd see yourself looking at harvesting one asset that's prime and ripe to go and pumping it into another asset that's really just starting to grow again. And this is what I'm going to see. I think we're going to see the gap between Bitcoin and Ethereum start to close a little. Now, I know if you all watch YouTube and you all like the hype, everyone's saying Ethereum to 10k, Dogecoin's going to be flying up there, Ethereum's going to take over Bitcoin as number one, and all this waffle and nonsense. In my opinion, that's not going to happen, because no one's saying, oh, Ethereum's the one to prefer over Bitcoin. We have to look at the fundamental here. Bitcoin has been doing so well and has been the number one runner, for my opinion, since way back at all of this year, if you ask me. Now, Ethereum has been underperforming since it's had this mass rally. It has been so underperforming. So you could see the consolidation in Ethereum. Everyone was saying, oh, when's Ethereum going to reach 2k? Is it finally going to reach 2k? To me, Ethereum was just like an elastic band. It was winding tighter and tighter and tighter, and inevitably it was going to pop. And that's what's happened with Ethereum now. Now we're going to see all these. For me, I think May is going to be the altcoin kind of season at the end of May. But first of all, we're going to start seeing a little plateau out of Ethereum, a little pump into Bitcoin. I'd like to see Bitcoin go sideways. I know not many people want to hear that, but for the altcoins, I'd like to see Bitcoin go sideways. But I think we're going to start seeing Bitcoin pull some of that ground that it's lost back. Now, like I say, if you're a big Ethereum fan and you think Ethereum's going to go to 10k and overtake Bitcoin, please let me know in the comments. If you think Ethereum now is going to steady out, start plateauing and going sideways, while people then start flowing a bit of money into what I see as a cheap Bitcoin at $54,500, please let me know that, and we'll certainly talk about these thoughts, because over these next coming days, weeks and months, it's going to be a crazy exciting time, in my opinion, for Ethereum and for Bitcoin. Now, traditionally, Ethereum doesn't do well. We see a drop in the altcoins, but I think we're going to start seeing a move in that when it's altcoin season, because people know Ethereum's going to have to hit a steady point at some point where people then can pull the money out. They've probably made a lot of gains. Ethereum might have a tiny correction where then they can pump money into altcoins, and if they want to, they can buy back Ethereum at a little bit of a lesser price than they sold out for. But that's just my opinion. I'm mainly into crypto from the smart money background, relatively new in the last 2 years of the retail kind of money, but I have been seeing this year more and more manipulation on Bitcoin and Ethereum, which suggests there's more and more of the smart money taking control than they have the happy go amateurs with the retail money. But who knows? This is crypto, right? This is why we love it and hate it sometimes. It is so unpredictable, but we try and outsmart the market. But that being said, let me know your thoughts and comments below. But now we're going to move into one that I've been requesting on, which is one for the newbies on today's rundown, and that's new to crypto. So if you're new to crypto, it can be absolutely mind-blowing. It can be so mind-boggling that it gets so overwhelming at times. You know, you've got to get the fundamentals right. You've got to think, okay, I've got some money to invest. What platform do I invest in? How do I do it? What coins do I buy? Do I look at people on YouTube saying the next big coin, or do I go into a hyped up coin? Do I then look at a YouTuber saying that these coins are gonna pump, and then put all my money into this? These are the questions that a lot of new people have. But one of the most fundamental things that's happening to a lot of new people in the crypto space in 2021 is the scams. I'm seeing it in the forums, the chats, the Facebook messages, the absolutely everywhere is the scammers. The scammers are getting absolutely prominent in the YouTubers' comments, in the Facebook groups, in the Telegram, the Accord, everywhere that you have a messaging platform. to do with cryptocurrency, you are met by at least 25% of scammers. Now, for a new person into crypto, this can be absolutely mind-blowing, thinking, oh, this person's gonna help me, this is just what I've been looking for, and boom, you've sent your money to an address never for it to never be seen again. And this is just not for newbies and new people just being smart. There's been people out there that have been getting scammed left, right and centre. Now, the whole reason that I set up my YouTube channel, the whole reason I set up Crypto Ripto, the website, the social media accounts, and this YouTube channel is to give advice to new people coming to the market from a smart money investor for the last 10 years, but also to stop the scams. You know, it gets such a bugbear of mine that how many scammers are out there giving crypto a bad name. Crypto is an absolute dominant way for the future markets of money, for us all for the new generation to finally take back a bit of Wall Street, for finally stick it to the man to say, look, you investors have manipulated these stocks markets and all this Robinhood crap and all this Wall Street stuff for so long now. Warren Buffett won't like it, all the old time investors won't like it, because the new age and the new digital age of investing is coming through the markets. But with that brings its own line of problems, which are the scammers. It's easier to get scammed because everything's done on message, and a lot of it's done in the unknown realm and the faith. Now, this year alone, there's been absolutely untold record amount of scams with the bull market, with people giving away the wrong addresses on Uniswap, trying to get into markets and areas that they don't like. But one thing I'll say for new people coming into it, always to start with, I know we want these massive gains and we want to do this, but always just only invest with a trusted exchange. You know, we've got big ones out there like crypto.com, Binance, even KuCoin, you know, Swissborg is another favorite of mine. Just stick to the trusted exchange. Binance has a phenomenal amount of coins on there for the sort of the safe coins to invest, and KuCoin has some of the riskier coins to invest, but in my opinion is a lot safer than trying to use Uniswap or PancakeSwap. Now, I know these new coins come on there and they're a lot easier to do, a lot easier to make money on if you're smart with the investing, but they're also a lot easier to lose your money on. So number one advice is try and, when you're new, to stick to the major exchange. Number two, check the coin out first to make sure it's not a pump and dump, and this can be easily done on KuCoin. Check the KuCoin out, check the fundamentals, see if the coin's got a website, see what other people are doing about it, and just simply do a Google search on that coin. If the coin's half decent, it's got tangibility, and it's okay to invest in, 9 times out of 10 there'll be information on the internet about that coin. And right now I'm going to show you even some of the people that have been investing in Bitcoin and all this kind of stuff for a long time can get scammed. Like this German guy fell for a fake Elon Musk giveaway scam, and it cost him £400,000. Now, this was where he was asked to give Bitcoin in order for, you see, the night leading up has been otherwise forgettable. He watched a series on Netflix before his bed and left him on the sofa messing with his phone. He seen a fake tweet from Elon Musk saying Dojo for Dodge, and I wondered what it meant. So technically this guy's gone in and thought Elon Musk was going to give him free coins if he sent coins to Elon Musk. Now, alarm bells would be ringing here, thinking A, Elon Musk wouldn't tweet something like this, and B, why would you need to send your coins to Elon Musk for him to give free coins away? You know, that's, to me, is a massive alarm bell. But for some reason, whether this guy was tired, whether this guy was just being a bit silly at the time, went and gave his family's life savings, his retirement fund, his basically his whole financial life to a scammer. Now, we want to be smart on this. People on this channel, people new to crypto, people that are messaging, relying on these forums to say, okay, give me a coin, give me some help. You're going to get a lot of scammers go out there. So what what it is my advice with, if you want to invest in new coins, is listen. There is people out there on YouTube giving some tangible information, giving some great advice, but once you find a coin that you like the look of, go and do the research of it. And also, you need to understand a time to buy this coin. You cannot just get a recommendation of a coin and say, okay, VeChain's the one, VeChain's going to be this. So you dive into VeChain thinking, okay, they've said it's going to go up, so I've gone in. But VeChain's pumped to an all-time high, and you've just brought in. You've not looked at any chart. You've not looked at analysis. You've not even done a basic chart look on KuCoin. And this is happening with a lot of new people that I definitely want to educate into not doing this. And also, it's fundamental that you know what you're investing in. This is your hard-earned cash. You want to know what you're investing in. So just do a little bit of due diligence and say, if I'm putting my money into this, I definitely want to know what I'm doing and know where my money's going to be. So A, use a recommended exchange. B, do some investigation on the coin. And C, no, there's no super quick win. You know, it's nice to see all this information when it's pumped, that Dogecoin's gone to this, but a lot of the people that invested in this have had this coin a long time. Or if you're risky and you don't want to be safe, yeah, you can go for these main coins, but understand that if you lose, there's no point crying, because with high risk comes high reward, but it also makes you wrecked a lot quicker if you don't know what you're doing. So for all the new people to crypto out there that keep asking, I'm new to crypto, where would I, if I had 5,000, you're looking for easy answers to a question that's open-ended, and the only thing that's going to come easy is how quickly a scammer is going to try and take your money off you. Everyone's coin choice is an opinion based on their own merit. It might not be the right investment for you. It might not even be the right time to get into that coin. So all I'm saying is just do a little bit of work. Maybe an hour or two investigating that coin, because if that coin's good and you go in there and it 2x's, it 3x's, bam, if you've put $1,000 in, you're going to get another $3,000 for the sake of doing a couple of hours work. And this is what smart people coming new into the crypto world do, and this is why they stay a lot safer. And definitely don't be like this guy who gave his money away to a scammer and lost £400,000. Now this guy, I can imagine, is not sleeping well at night at all. You know, he's like, look, to 20 Bitcoin, he thought he was going to get 20 Bitcoin back, you know, and he took the maximum. And what was he left with? Nothing but heartache. Here we go, German guy. So yeah, definitely don't be like this guy. Be smart. There's a lot of scammers out there. There's still money to be made in this bull run. I still don't think we've seen a blow off top altcoin season yet, so there's still time to get in. But just make sure that you do a little bit of research first, and that you absolutely fundamentally know what you're investing in. So I hope this helps. Now, of course, we're going to get onto the bonus in a second, but I just want to do a quick recap. ETH's at an all-time high. So yeah, newbies, don't dive straight into ETH at the moment. Wait for a small correction, which I think we're starting to see a little bit of with Ethereum, and also Bitcoin's having a bit. You can see here, Ethereum's having a tiny bit of a correction. How far this goes, we don't know, because it's still on the downward spiral at the moment. So don't look to ETH until you see a nice sort of, I don't know, a little steady bottom out and then a pump again. Bitcoin, in my opinion, still vastly cheap. So it may, if you want a safe coin, maybe look into going into that. But whatever you do, just make sure you research what you're going into. So that's being said, now let's quickly go into the bonus to round off today's rundown. So today's quick bonus is going to be a coin that I call the Marmite coin. You either love it or you hate it. And yes, that is XRP Ripple. Now the reason I'm saying this is a bonus, because we're coming very close now to the big decision if XRP Ripple is going to be charged or their court case is going to be dropped. And if, which I think will happen this month, I'm a very strong believer that things are going to be fine for Ripple, and this month they're going to see all their stuff sort of get dropped, and whatever it is agreement they come to, whatever, I think for Ripple they'll be out of the woods by the end of this month. And fundamentally, if that happens, Ripple will see an absolute boom in surge. It's at a 10% dip, or more than a 10% dip. It's at $1.40 at the moment, but I still think Ripple can surge all the way up to $2 if they get rid of this looming court case, which I think by the end of the month is going to happen. So my bonus call for today of May is Ripple. Now, some people might hate Ripple and say, no, it's not. Their ethics are all wrong, blah, blah. Their ethics might be wrong. The ethics behind Dogecoin might be wrong. But are you in this to make money, or are you in this to sort of worry about what may or may not have happened in the past? Now, XRP has got so much market cap. It's got so much money behind it. It's got sort of a lot of old school kind of mentality of Bitcoin and Ripple were like the two coins of like the generation not that long ago, before Ethereum came and took over the show. But for me, I think XRP is going to pump towards the end of this month. As soon as this court case thing's over, their all-time high was $1.59. We're going to start seeing $2 if this, and I strongly believe it's going to go. So let's watch the news. If you want to be sort of risky, you can sort of buy the rumor, and the rumor is that they're going to be out of the woods the end of this month. And I've seen this from a lot of people that are smart in this industry on YouTube, on Twitter, on a lot of these forums that people are talking about this. But I want to tell these new people that watch my channel and these new people getting into it, if you want a safer coin that I think is going to give you probably about another 60 cent increase, which will be what it'll be, yeah, like 60%. Now that in a month is a massive gain. You're putting in $100 and get 160 back. It's great, because altcoins, I mean, it could do more. I'm being conservative. It could do more, but altcoin season's upon us, and we want to start getting in some fundamental coins, because once Ethereum, Bitcoin start leaking some of their money, it tends to fall into the top 50 altcoins, and XRP is going to be one of them fundamental coins that, if they get rid of this looming kind of crisis crap that they're in, I think it's going to start pumping. That being said, let me know your thoughts on XRP, because I love to hear feedback on this kind of what I call the Marmite coin. You either love it or hate it. Now, I'm going to put timestamps on this so you can look into the ETH all-time high information. New people can just look at their bit, and the bonus is not a surprise, but it's for everyone, because I generally think XRP, and I'm putting my own money where my mouth is on this one, and I pumped a lot of money into XRP when it was just under $1. I should have got in, because I was talking about this to other people. I should have got in long before that, back in December, because I was sort of saying I'm going to just go in, because I did do a lot of reading on what XRP are supposed to have done and how it's being prosecuted and charged, blah blah blah, and I did think it wasn't adding up too great for me, so should have invested a lot. I got in at 90 cents. I'm holding mine out because I generally think XRP is going to do north of $2. But that being said, it's not financial advice, it's just what I'm doing. You want a good bonus coin to look at and research, to make your own decision to invest in, XRP is going to be a great one for me to look at. I will do the bonus calls every day, because there's a lot in the NFT market that I'm looking at that I think is going to come good. There's also some DeFi coins that I think are looking on the charts, and that's where I get a lot of my information from. The charts are looking prime to pump. So stay subscribed, hit that alarm bell, and absolutely do not miss these daily rundowns of these bonus call coins, because this is where it's proven record that I make my money from this, and I'm not really dipping too much on the sort of daily and weekly coins. And this is for other people to follow, because you'll, instead of going into these forums asking, just follow someone that's absolutely doing the research of these coins, that are looking at the projects, looking at the tangibility, looking at the fundamentals, looking if this project has legs. I went out to 2 coins this week to ask them what their marketing plan was, because I thought you've put a lot of time into development, you've got a great product here, and this product could be big, but what is your marketing strategy? Because if you're not marketing something, no one's buying a product that's stored away in the stock cupboard. They want to buy these products that are getting hyped and pumped that are in the shop window. So that's another fundamental thing that not many people do, that tell you about these coins. We look at charts, we look at information, but we don't go out there and we don't ask the right questions to the right people. And that's what, on some of these bonus calls, I'd say probably about 7 out of 10 of these bonus coins that I do, I've actually reached out to people. I don't always get a reply, but people have been pretty good at running these coins at the moment and do get back to me. And if I think they've got a strong case for their marketing, a strong call, then I absolutely back them. And this is why I talk about ADH Cardano a lot on this, because people are absolutely slating that coin. But if we have a look about it, that coin's done absolutely tremendous. Now, I know we're talking about XRP, but I just want to give you sort of perspective about how a coin can really do so well with nothing on it at the moment. But Cardano's bringing out great stuff in August, so again, another coin that's going to pump, in my opinion. Anyway, thanks for listening to my waffle. I really appreciate you guys. You make me so happy. I don't mind doing all this stuff, and I love giving everyone, especially the new people in crypto, because I stop so many people getting scammed. I help people out. I do state the obvious, like every other YouTuber does, and chats a lot of crap about ETH all-time high and Bitcoin, because obviously that's what people want to know. They want to know what's happening. It's the excitement, you know. Ethereum and Bitcoin are the excitement of cryptocurrency at the moment, but they're not the biggest money winners. So we still have to look at the bonus stuff and the altcoins and where the money's going to come from, and then we get the excitement with the Ethereum and Bitcoin. Anyway, that said, slap a like, subscribe, hit the bell, comment below, and have a great morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world. And until the next video, don't go.